right, next up, Colts at the Lions. This game is dangerous, boys. My confidence is down in what the Colts are capable of. It's not out, but it's down. My confidence is up in what the Lions are capable of. I'm not convinced, but I'm paying attention. This game is in Detroit, which, isn't that big of a deal. It's a 4 to 5 hour trip, and the game's indoors. Logic is a tie, but my emotions give the Colts a push. I got to go with the Colts.
Yeah, I feel the same way you do. I kind of have this weird gut feeling about this game, which I don't want to have, especially because Brian's a Lions fan. I have to listen to that all week. But Michael Pittman's should be returning to the lineup to help give Philip Rivers a little bit of offensive help. But more importantly, the heart and soul of this top-ranked Indy defense, Darius Leonard, should be back this week. I think that spells bad news for Matt Stafford and the Detroit Lions. We're only favored by 2.5 against Detroit, but I think we're going to come out on top with the last-minute field goal.
I don't think it's really going to even be that close. I think Darius Leonard coming back into the lineup and giving those guys that kind of energy that he brings, I think that's going to juice everything up. I think on offense and defense, the Colts are going to be able to do what they want. Coming off a bye, I really trust what Frank Reich wants to do with the game plan. If you give him and his coaches 2 weeks to plan, they can beat pretty much anybody in the league, in my opinion. And Detroit has a way of making you think they're going to win games and then they lose them. So I got to go with the Colts here.
Okay, we all three agree. We're going to go with the Colts. Hefe, I want to pose a question for you.
All
right. I've supported the move to bring Rivers in. All right. And when your defense is struggling, your offense can struggle. But I'm starting to move on the side that I'm not sure that Rivers needs to come back for another year. That this may be, that the Colts may need to move somewhere. What about Fitzpatrick?
Nah, I'm A-okay on that. I like Jacob Eason. I feel like people don't really take him into account because we have Jacoby and we have Philip Rivers this year. But, I think we need to trade Jacoby to a team that might actually need a quarterback like Washington, and then we just use Jacob Eason. I think he has all the physical tools from a passing standpoint and not as mobile as Justin Herbert, but he's a lot like Justin Herbert to me. Ideal body types for a quarterback, strong arm. They could throw the ball downfield. They're accurate and somewhat mobile for a big guy. So, I don't want anybody to come in unless it's, there are a couple big names like Cam Newton. I'd be open to Cam Newton coming in, and a couple other guys. But if it's not, a surefire, I can win games kind of guy, then I just want Jacob Eason.
All right, fair enough. What do you think, Zach?
I'm actually going to have to disagree. I think this Colts team is built to win now. This defense is one of the best defenses we have. We do have the weapons if we could stay healthy. So I think we need a veteran leader. If it's not Philip Rivers or Fitzpatrick, it's somebody else who has the experience. Eason should be good. I wouldn't throw him to the dogs right now. I don't think he can handle this team right now. I think it's going to take him a couple years to develop, especially mentally, because I know there were question marks with his maturity coming in. So I think they should definitely stick with a veteran quarterback who has the experience, who can manage the clock, protect the ball, lead the team. We don't need some fresh kid to come in here, start slinging it all over the place, trying to make a name for himself. We need somebody to come in, run this offense, let our defense do their thing, win games, win a Super Bowl.
So that's my concern. And I think in the maturity of Eason was a good point to bring up. And I think by bringing guys like Rivers in and bringing guys like Fitzpatrick in, I don't know that I can agree on the Cam Newton thing. I think Newton's done, but that's just a personal opinion of mine. But I think by bringing guys in like Fitzpatrick, Cam Newton, Rivers, and letting Eason study under that with a guy like Frank Reich, who obviously played under Jim Kelly, and we've been through all that, that gives us a chance. It really molds the guy because he's immersed in a very positive quarterback culture with a lot of wisdom. And I think giving him that opportunity is the best bet. Now, none of us have been in the locker room. None of us have met Eason. This is just our opinion based on our knowledge of sports. and I will give that up freely. So, but I don't know. I'd buy a Magic jersey if he went to Colts. I'd buy a Colts jersey. I almost did the Dolphins anyway. So I don't know. I just wanted to pose. I started thinking about it, and I thought, somebody. I don't know if Fitzpatrick's going to hang it up, or if he's going to go to. He's been to what, 17 teams?
Something crazy like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe he's in for another round. I don't know.